What is up, guys? Ponzarelli here, back with another track and field video. Now, these videos have been highly requested for me. My last track and field video was a month ago. I'm so sorry about that. I'll get to explaining that here in a sec. But that video is almost at 400 views, and it's one of the biggest videos on my channel right now. And I am so happy about that because I love making track videos. Comment below if you want me to do any more of these, because I'm not sure if this one will do good or not. But this is just me talking about my improvements from last year, 8th grade, to my freshman year of high school. I don't plan on this video being super long because there's not really a whole lot to talk about. It's just talking about my improvements that I've made over the past year, which are a lot of good improvements, by the way. So we're going to get on to it now. So starting off my 8th grade year, I was planning on doing a long distance. I plan on being a long distance runner, doing a mile, stuff like that. But then I come to realize that, maybe I shouldn't be working on my long distance because I was definitely a better sprinter. I just thought, I had the mentality of, oh, I'll do long distance to get better at that, even though I didn't think like, oh, you should do what you're best at, kind of that kind of deal. So I stopped doing long distance and I got into sprints, which were so much better. My middle school, I would call it conditioning. Their practices are just, straight runs, intense workouts, shit like that. No weight room or anything, just, running. High school, it's a little more sophisticated. You get into more, like, dynamic stretches, normal in-season stretches. And then you do, like, short, 40-yard dashes and whatnot. Kind of like what you do in football. The thing is, though, is that my beginning of my 8th grade year, my first ever time was about, this for the 100 meter, by the way, was about 14.2, I think. My first ever junior high, real track meet that I actually ran. Because I ran in 6th grade and a little bit of 7th grade too. But my 8th grade year is when I really started to run the whole season. I ended up getting 14.2 with, so I was last place in most of my races. I had another meet not too long ago, last year, not too long later, I ended up getting a 13.91. Even though you can tell I've been getting better, 14.2 to 13.9. Let me compare that to what I'm running my freshman year. My freshman year, I ended up bringing spikes and blocks. Last year, I only ran with standard shoes and bad form. For my freshman year, my best time so far is 12.3, which might not be good to some people, but I am getting better. Hopefully I can reach 11s this year. Going back to 8th grade year, my form, I really didn't know anything about track. I didn't know spikes really helped you. I always thought, I looked up when I ran. Like I said, no form, no blocks, no spikes. I've been drinking soda, eating a lot of bad shit for you, which is honestly really bad. And for my other reason why is just because I didn't really have the mentality, it's just, anytime I'd be tired, I'd be like, oh, I'm so fucking tired, stuff like that. But like I said, guys, I'm running with spikes and blocks this year like I should be. I have a lot of things to improve on. My block starts need to be improved. My form in the beginning needs to be improved. I think I take too heavy breaths, which maybe I should or shouldn't. Comment down below if I should. Usually when I run, I kind of have a I take heavy breathing, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But I only have two 100 times this year. I have a 12.35 and I have a 12.5 flat, which both of those are okay. They crushed my best 8th grade time. My best 8th grade time was 13.67. I ended up getting a 12.35 this year. And as for the 200 meter, my best wasn't too bad. I got 27.15 as my best. I ended off with a 27, which is pretty good for a guy who has no spikes or blocks. This year, I've only ran one official 200, and that was a 25.56. I'm trying to get better. So, my 8th grade year, I was a little bitch. No offense, but, to me back then, but I didn't have the mentality. I always complained, and it's just, I don't know why I would ever complain about going to practice. Of course, those practices are really intense for junior high, it's way worse in high school, by the way. I love going to track, guys. And the thing I like about track is that, especially in high school, is that it's easy. It's so easy. Even the 200s, yeah, they're terrible. They're really intense. But, it's nothing to complain about. It's whatever, I've done wrestling. It's nothing, different. I really like track because it's just one of those times where I can just forget about what I'm doing, forget about all my, stresses and anxieties going on in life and just focus on getting faster and becoming the best runner I can be. My goals, however, I do plan on getting 11.9 or 12.1 this year. And then as for my sophomore year, this might be a big leap. 11.9 to 11.5, hopefully. And then my junior year, I'll try to reach 11 flat. And then by my senior year, I'll try to get the 10s so I can, number one, break my record because, not my personal record, but the school record is 10.9. I'm going to try to beat that, and I'm going to try to compete in state, hopefully. My improvements mean a whole lot to me because my worst time in 8th grade was 14.4, which for me, that's god-awful. But, you do get, excuse me for my language, you do get better over time, which is something that I always like to think about. I stopped drinking soda. That's one reason why I got faster. Another reason why is because I've gotten a lot stronger. I started lifting a lot more. I stopped drinking soda. I started eating healthier. I started, learning more about the mechanics on like how to run, your proper form and stuff like that. And I've been using blocks and spikes and all this stuff helping me. It's been getting me over a whole second over my time, which not sure if I could get a whole second over my time next year, because I've already improved a lot. Maybe I can improve even more next year. Or maybe it's just that, I started from nothing and I came from like the base level of how fast you're supposed to go. 200 wise, I plan on getting at least, actually my time I plan on getting was 26.5 and now I'm down to 25.5. So why not 24.9? I mean, that's always something, to go after. 24.9, I haven't decided on my other years yet, but hopefully I can get these goals soon. If you guys want to see a track vlog or any sort of track and field video next, comment down below and tell me what you think. My track spike review got really good rating. It's at 14 likes and 0 dislikes. I forgot to mention though, the Superfly Elites are $150. If you're like really like committed to track and like you have the money, I'd recommend getting those. Or if you don't have quite that much but you still have a good amount of money, Jaw Fly 3s are also really, really good. They're around the same level. I'd recommend both of those, by the way. But like I said, guys, this is my time. I mean, if you have better time, like saying, oh, I'm 13, I got 11 this, is that good? Of course that's good. I just wanted to say my own personal goals. Do I think my times are okay? Yeah, they're not bad. Can I get better? Of course I can. Anybody can get better. But just have good mentality. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up on your dreams of becoming faster, stuff like that. Don't let anyone bring you down. And do what nobody else is doing, which is something I've been thinking about doing. Do what nobody else is doing, okay? I don't know everything. I'm only a freshman in high school. These are my thoughts. I'm not saying to follow these at any means. These are just my thoughts of like what I should be doing. Maybe that can carry on maybe some of you guys, which is okay. So anyway, guys, that's it for the video. If you want to see more of these, like I said, comment down below for the 5th, 100th, millionth time I said it. I love track. I want to get faster. Maybe you guys too. If you ever want to talk about track or anything with me, just DM me on Instagram or something. It's okay. At PonzarelliYT. You can follow me there. I'll actually link it down below. If you guys need my Instagram, I'll probably be active on there more. So anyway, guys, it's been Ponzarelli. As always, I'll see you guys on next video.